Happy Friday. Where am I here? Hold on, I got to adjust my camera. Bear with me a sec. How are you? Happy Friday, Rebecca. I hope your staycation is going well. I just got to shift this a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Can you hear me and see me okay? Hi, Carrie. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are we doing? What's going on out there? Let me adjust this too. Okay, hello everybody in TV land. If you can, leave a thumbs up as you're coming in. And this is my last staycation day. Oh, you have the weekend. That's awesome. Awesome. I've been seeing all your little makes over on the Facebook group. Thank you for posting over there. It's so cool. You're inspiring so many people and me. Hi, Lana. Hi, Donna. Lana and Donna. Happy Friday. We're going to do a little paper engineering today. I have a little project in mind, so I'll just wait and see a few more people coming in. Hello, Wisconsin girl. How you doing? Hey, Teresa. Happy Friday. I have a little sale going on over in the coffee shop. 55% off my digitals. Biggest sale I've ever had. That's the biggest percentage I've ever given. So it's just for today. If you want to grab a couple things, some as low as 50 cents. So you can go over there. The link is pinned if you're interested. Oh, you can. Very cool. I'm going to use this paper pack. It's an old one from Recollections, but I have some pages left in this. And then I have these little notepads. If you don't have these, you can make some. Okay, so don't worry. But I have them in my Amazon shop. If you want to get them, I think you get like 24 for 20 bucks. So less than $1 a piece. But I think they have something similar in the dollar store. You tell me. Oh, I'm so glad. I think you should every month. Yes. You're so talented, Rebecca. You need a channel and a shop, and then you can work for yourself. You're very talented. Hey, Natalie from Quebec, our friends up north. Hello, hello. You've seen these in the dollar store? Oh, it's on the left side. Well, I think that would work for this. It doesn't, and mini, yeah, any kind of mini pad. Hi, Lynn. This size is going to work in I'm going to manufacture something today. So that's why we're doing some paper engineering. I want to try something. Buckle in, Buttercup. I want to try some. It's true though. It's so true. I see your work and I see your space. You're very creative and artistic. So I'm so grateful that I get to see you make. Lenny. Lenny. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make these. I think I have more, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I think I'm just going to put 3 in a pack, maybe 4. We'll see. And we're going to make these like it's gift season, right? Gift season is coming up. Gift season is all year round. If you're me, I just love giving gifts. But I figured we'd make a little gift pack out of these, and we'll use this paper and we'll see how it goes. I haven't built one yet, so we're going to engineer it. So if anybody asks what we're doing and I'm not paying attention, you can tell them we are making a mess with paper. We are engineering a gift out of paper. And if I don't see you when you come in, hello, hello. Let's pick some paper. So I want some paper to cover these first. And it's going to kind of come down and wrap around the top. That's what I want these to do. So, and then I need some paper that we're going to use to make our little carrier. I'm going to make a little carrier for them. How fun is that? Sound good? Sound like a fun plan? Are you up for it? What do you think? I have all this coordinating paper. I got to get through my 12 by 12s. All right. So I'm just going to pull my chat up on here because for some reason I see chat on one and not the other. And then one is keeping up and the other is not. Okay. So I have to figure out some sizes. And these pads are they're about 2.5. They're like a millimeter off. 2.5 by 4.25, or 17 millimeters by, wait, did I say 17? All right, 10.5 centimeters approximately. I'm not going to do the math, by 6.5 centimeters. I don't know what I said there. But anyway, I have to fit paper to match them so I can cover them. So, yeah, let's go back again. 2.5. All right, so let me cut some 2.5-inch strips, and then I'm going to wrap them around. How's everybody's week been? How you do? I know yours has been good, Rebecca. How about everybody else? How y'all doing out there in TV land? 2.5. There's a good way to use any strips too that you cut off, I suppose. Right? All right, so I'm going to wrap it and then I'm going to bring it around this way and then I'll give you the measurement. Let me just mark it with a pencil. It's a cardstock pad. It is I think it's like they're 60 pound. It feels like about a 60 pound weight. It doesn't say, but it is more like a cardstock pad. Okay. I try to get their cardstock pads. I'm not like, I don't use a lot of like regular, their paperweight. You get more pages, and if you use them, that's great, but I prefer the heavier weight. All right, so this is going to be, we're going to go with 5.25. Okay, so 2.5 by 5.25 will be enough to wrap around. You guys just love my measurements. Hey, Jenny. Hello. Welcome, members. I see you guys all lit up. Thank you, everybody who's supporting me in the Studio Friends membership. You guys are awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have our crafty after party after. Oh, her cancer came back. Well, we'll all say a prayer for her. What's her name? You don't have to give her full name. Maybe her first name, if you want. We'll send some prayers up for her. That is a very sweet gesture. All right, so I'm just kind of getting this rounded because I'm going to glue it. Let me do a couple more. So, what way do I want to go? This way. I'm going to find a different piece for this. This is like, the print is nice, but it's a very large print. So on a smaller size, it's not going to show up as well. So I'll go with something else. How about this blue? Or what else is in here? Could just make one of these like a muted color. This pad's almost done, so maybe this one. going to go with a muted one. Okay, so I have that and that. Let's put maybe one of these. I was going to use some of some different paper, but my printer was not cooperating. What else is new, right? Hello, cat. Hello, hello. All right. Prayers up for Jennifer. That ugly cancer will leave. Okay, 2.5, 5.25. Which 5.25 do I want? I think I'll just do this way. No, it's working. It's working. It's working fine. It's working fine. I haven't figured out how to do 12 by 12 borderless yet. I don't even know if it's going to, but I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. And that's a little upsetting if I can't get it to work, because you got to make like a special size. It's not one of their pre-programmed size. Anyway, it's a long story, but not a big deal. It's working absolutely fine. The problem was this morning that I had paper in the bottom feeder. It has two feeders. It has a rear feeder and then it has a tray feeder. And I had regular paper in the tray feeder and I put my cardstock in the back feeder. And for some reason, it was jumping between the two. All right, I'm going to have to put a little strip of something on there because for some reason, 5.25 didn't cut it for this one. I'm sure they're not perfectly perfect because they're, probably made quickly. Hey, Francis. Hello. It's Sunday. It's actually Sunday, and I am super excited. It's going to be a beautiful day, and I am so happy. So happy. That will be super fun, and I will let you know next week how it went. I'm sure it'll be fine and fabulous. Okay. Guess I could have gone like a hair, maybe 5 7/8, or 5 5/8 rather. That's okay. We're all good, right? So like I said, this is, I'm doing a little engineering session. So I'm exploring and experimenting. I wouldn't consider this a tutorial, but I can chat with you guys and say hello. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Carrie. It's just that I was moving quick and I wasn't thinking straight about what I was doing, and then I ran out of time. So yeah, it'll all work out in the end. It'll be perfectly perfect. All right, I'm not going to ink. I am going to glue these to this, and then we'll have 3 packs, and then we're going to make a little holder for it. How fun is that? Tell your friends. Yeah, it was the same thing. I printed 5 of something, and it was the same 5 that were jumping between the 2 trays. That's why it was unexpected. So I went in, I hit print, and I printed 5 copies of something. So technically, it shouldn't jump, but it was for some reason. So I don't know why it would do that, but that's what it did. I watched the first 3 go through I think what happened is it couldn't grab the sheet for some reason from the rear feeder. Like it, like sometimes the paper is slippery. And then it goes to the alternate. I think that's what it was doing. So I'm just going to put the right paper weight in both, and then it should be good, right? Even if it pulls from the other one, it'll work. So Yeah, so that's all it was. I think that's what it was. I think that, and I was rushing because I was trying to do it last minute, but that's okay. We have this paper pad and I'm going to use this. Okay, so that one's glued. Yeah, and it's a lot, right? You can make a lot with those, and think of all the different ways we can use them. I have some other ideas for them. But I am super excited to see Patty, and I'm super excited to get to see all the llamas and the sheep. I really go there. I don't need any more fiber, but I want to get a pair of, it's a tradition to go get lamb's ears or sheep ears. And I didn't get them last year because we couldn't find them. Hopefully they'll have them. They run out so quick. So Saturday is the first day, but we're going on Sunday. And it's going to be beautiful. Hey, Mary. Yeah, they're really, there too. They're really quite reasonable. Nice. Well, welcome. I don't know. I decided to put it on here this time. I don't know why. But it's a great printer. I love it. I'm loving it. I love that I can print borderless now. And I can do really big sizes borderless, really large pieces. Why they don't have 12 by 12 in the presets is beyond me. 12 by 12 borderless seems like something lots of people would want to use, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Yep, it's this weekend. Okay, so we have our 3 little pads, and you could do more. And now I want to do a little holder for them. Maybe out of a different color. Maybe we can use this one now. So what I want to do, and like I said, we're engineering. I haven't done this before, is make kind of like a little, I don't know, handheld or something purse type thing. I don't know. It's got to be a little bigger than this because they got to fit inside. I think 6 will work. Maybe I can, let's see, I'll cut this in half and we'll see how it works. Do I need to cut it in half? What did I say these are? I don't know what I said they were. They're 4 1/4. So 4 1/4, 8 1/2. Oh, all right. Let me cut it down. I'm going to cut it down to 3 inches wide. All right, because our notepads are 2 1/2, so 3 should work. The only thing is one side might be upside down. That's all right. And then I need these kind of centered. And how much room do I need for them? Okay, maybe 2 inches. Uh, 5. Well, I'm gonna score it at 5. This might not work, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna flip it around and score it at 5. Hey, Ruby. Hi, Sandy. No, it's like a. You're funny. It's like a furry ear, like a headband with ears on it. I think that's going to be tall enough because I'm not going to be able to attach it up here. So, no worries. I can use that for something else. So I'll have to do 2 pieces. And let's see, I will do them at maybe 8. I'm going to try 9. All right, let me try 2 pieces at 3 inches wide by 9. Let me do one first. And then I'll mash them together. And I want about 2 inches here for them to overlap. So how big is that? Oh, all right. I'm going to go up to 8. All right. So 2 pieces at 8 by 3. I don't want to use that again. I'll go this way with it. Then they won't be upside down on the other side. Hey, Kay. All right. So, yeah, I was thinking all the scrap of paper that I've saved, but I don't use anymore. I think I want this 2 inches, I said. I can print on the other side of it now. And then I can glue these together. It'll make sense, I promise. I have an idea. All right, so maybe I'll glue it on the inch. What I want to do is put an accordion in the middle with some dividers. And so I'm just trying to work out how much room I actually need. 1/2 inch will be fine. If I score it, 1, 2, that might work. So I need a piece that's going to end up at 2 inches. All right, let me get a piece of, I don't want to use the pretty paper. I'm just going to use a piece of, I'll give you the final measurements when I'm done, but this is kind of what I want to do. Let's see. I'm going to get 3.5 wide. And I want to score it every 1/2 inch. Do I want it every 1/2 inch? I think that would be fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to score across and then I can figure out my measurement. Actually, let me go this way. Yeah. So I'm just going to score a bunch and then see how many I need and what will work and what my final measurement will be. All right, so that, let's see how this works itself out. I don't think I need this many, but let's see. Let's see what I need. So this is going to attach to the back, and I'm going to put a piece in there. So that's 1, 2, 4. I think I only need to there. We'll see. And then across, I need some pieces. So I'm going to cut them out of here. And they are also going to be that tall, which I said was what? 3.5. Okay, let me just grab one. I'll show you in the end, like how it'll all make sense. I hope. 3.5 by 3. I'm just going to go a hair in from 3. Is that right? Nope, that is wrong. Okay. Oh no, that is right. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this one should stick to the inside. We know you're a felon. Just kidding. That was a very bad cut. Right, let me just... So, I think this should work. We're going to test it quick. So, it's 3. All right, so I think the piece we're going to need is 3 inches wide. Scoring every 1/2 inch. I have to talk out loud to myself because I forget. So 3 inches by 3.5 inches, scored on the 3-inch side every 1/2 inch. So in theory, I am going to glue these to the back of this, but with a piece across. So that's why I needed this piece. So these are going to kind of glue to the back of that and then sit in there. And then I'm going to glue another piece here and another piece here. 1, 2, I think I needed 1 more inch. Okay, so 4 inches. Good, that's why we use the white paper. 3.5. By 4. Oh. And then score every 1/2 inch. Right. This should be our final number. And if I have too many slots, I'm just going to put paper around. Oh, no, they're no bad. Hey, Winnie. Hi, Norma. You're in too, huh? Okay, so it should go like this. All right, so this ended up being 3.5 by 4. Here's the second one. Scored on every 1/2 inch. This is how I engineer my designs. Fun, right? Because we're going to have to do this all again with the colored pretty paper. But I got to make sure it fits first. Hey, Sunday, nice to see you. I hope you are well. How you doing? It's good to see you here in the chat. Happy Friday. All right, and this should be the last one. I should just get my scoring board right, because that's a little annoying. Tick, 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 tick. All right, so that will go there, 2. So that'll do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's going to be 4 wide by 3.5 wide. And on the 4-inch side is where I scored it every 1/2 inch. And then we're going to have 4 pieces that are 2 7/8 by 3.5. Why did I do 2 7/8? I think because I wanted it inside. That's why. Okay. And then if you're keeping track, these were both 8 by 3, scored at 2 inch on both sides. And then, not that one, get them out of here. These two will go in between to hold our papers. Okay, so now I know I need 4 by 3.5. And let's see, the 4-inch side is the upright side. Now I can use the pretty paper. We missed you too. I hope you're doing well today. Not going to do that again. Hey, Angela. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Whoop. Whoop. I think my Walmart order just showed up early. If it did, I just got to go pull it in. Nope. Okay. Sometimes you set it and they come really early, so. Much quieter, right? So I'm just scoring every 1/2 inch on that 4-inch side. And I want this on the outside, so it'll kind of sit like that. Okay, and that's what you'll see on the outside. I think it'll be a cute little gift when I finally get it done. Thanks for playing along, putting up with my nonsense. You guys always put up with my nonsense. All right, and so now I need these pieces, and I think I'm just going to cut them all out of this one. So I need, I think, 4. What I'll do is I'll show everything off when I'm done, all right? I said, hi, Winnie. What are you up to today? Norma, did I say hello? Hello, if I didn't say hello. All right, so 3 7/8, or 2 7/8 rather. Oh, I'm so sorry you're achy. I hope you feel better soon. That's not good. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you lost your baby, Sunday. I know that pain. That is not a good pain. I felt so bad. It's hard. It's so hard. They're just too good for this world. They become such a big part of our life, you know? All right, so this is 2 7/8 by 3 1/2. The height is the 3 1/2, and then I'm going to glue it to this, and then this is going to glue to the back of that. That's what I'm going with, okay? And I'll try to remember to post these measurements for you guys. I need something to squirt this out into. It's being silly. Okay, there we go. Kind of like I promised for the Wednesday live and didn't. I have to go in there and actually work them out in my head because I was kind of all over the place, which is nothing new. I mean, you guys should know me by now. This is nothing new. This is what I'm doing. I'm just gluing that back flat that I made. Hey, Mitch. Hello, hello. How's Mitch? So happy you're here. Patty! Patty! Are you excited? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I keep checking the weather. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Patty is checkmate. Patty has a channel, an amazing channel, too. So does Winnie, Winslow's only hope. And of course, a thumbprint creations by Carrie. Who else is here in the chat? What a channel. Yay! And then, so then the next one is going to glue here. Okay. Hopefully this will work. You know what? Is it going to work? We'll make it work. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, so I'm going to glue the next one. Yes, and the trees, it poured here and the wind was so bad. I was so worried that the trees were not going to be like amazing still, and I think we're going to be fine because your drive is going to be spectacular. And it's just so pretty there. We have to, I will text you and we can chat and then set up a meeting spot. So excited. So excited. I wish I could meet you all. Wish we could all just meet. I have to do a event, like a location-based event. All right, is this going to work for me? Oh no. Are you going to be Henri? Oh, dang it. All that work. You know what? I think it might be okay. Let's see. Let's see. I might have to make these backs a little wider and this a little wider. Or if I just glue this one to here. Oh, okay, that'll work. I can do that. So that'll give me the gap there, but that means this piece is going to have to be wider. And I need more of these. So I need, some of you guys are way quicker at math than I am, so wait. Turn this one this way because you're not going to see it. Oh, no, that's going to stay the same. I'm just adding more space by gluing these up here instead of down there, but is that going to affect that? I don't know. Let's do it and see how it goes. This will be spectacular if it ever works out. Oh, okay, Beth. Hi, Beth. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. Would it be fun? You guys get to see me fumble live and in person? I suppose that would be fun for some of you. Yeah, I don't like it like that. Okay. It's okay. I know I'm ruining paper. It's fine. So I just gotta make that a little. And then maybe instead of a 1/2 inch, I just need more of a gateway there. More of I just need more room there. Walmart never has what you need on a Friday. I don't know what that's about. All right, let me try something else. Leave those there. Wonder if I do these at 1 inch instead. Kind of feel like I need a different system altogether for them. Let's try it with the inch. So I need 8 inches. I need more paper. Should get my bigger scoreboard too. 8 inches by 3.5. You guys are probably all yelling. Like, no, don't do it that way. Somebody's just gonna give me the measurements. Hi, Jan. The notepads were already in my stash, so they were these. I got 24 of them for just under $20, and they've just been sitting here, and I wanted to do something with them. So first I covered them with paper, which was the easy part, and thank goodness we're here for a while because now I'm trying to work out the rest of it. All right, let's do every inch and see. I think I can go to 8. Actually, I'm going to get my bigger scoring board because it's kind of annoying. Just to open and close that and keep moving it. That's quite annoying. All right, let's see. I'll try 8. Oh, no, I don't want to do 1/2 inch. I want to do inch. Pay attention, girl. Pay attention. Okay, so if I do it that way, I think I just need to be wider. If that glues there, I think like this way has to be wider. Maybe the inch might give us what we need. Do another one. Surprised you guys are still here. I didn't want to cut it yet in case I needed more room. Let's see. Or it could be a wash, but we got to spend time together. All right. So let's try this again. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I'm going to get the same result, but let's see. welcome to the chaos full time now then. Oh yeah, everybody here is so sweet. It is wunderbar. Not quite working out the way that I wanted. What am I doing? I'm not thinking about this properly. I wonder if this should be a 1/2 inch. Or if it just needs to be wider. If I do that, it's fine. But then it's too big. And if I do it down here, it'll be very tight. Okay, I have another idea. Instead of doing the accordion, I am going to do it with little pockets. So these are 3, this is 2 inches I did here, right? Yeah. And I need a 1/2 inch for each. Okay. Let me grab another sheet. And I just make paper with this paper, guys, so I'm not, it's fine. It's not the end of the world for me to be cutting up this paper. Plus I make my die cuts out of them. So my paper's not going to go in the trash bin. I'm thinking a U, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, right, a U shape, and then I wonder if so. Well, all right, let me. What size did I do these? Where are you? Here. 3. You guys can. Is there a math professor here? Physics, somebody? All right, so I'm thinking, and you can smell it burning in here. Maybe 4. And then let's try a 1/2. Right, that was a 1/2. That gets me to 4 1/2. 8 1/2 should be 4. But then I still need pretty much the same scenario. However, if I make this more of an accordion, okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then those can just slide in. So we need wider paper. So this needs to be wider because I need room to glue here. So that's what I'm going to do with these. And then I'm just going to put a thing of glue down the middle and it'll kind of accordion open. So these will have to be, I don't know, let's try 3 1/2. Milanos. Oh, you know, do you guys like the biscuits? They're like a rectangular shape, and the underside is like almost like a hard shortbread, and then they've got chocolate on the top. What the heck are they called? It's like a French name, I think. Those are so good. There's going to be enough room to glue. Not really. Okay. 4. It's going to be 4. Those are so good. I love them. I'm doing that. Or should I just skip that altogether and clear the sides? Yeah, okay, so yeah, because that's going to be a pain. So we're going to do this. We're not even going to make that a box bottom. We're going to glue these, and then they will sit inside. Okay, perfect. So I know where I'm going with it now, finally. So this is 4. All right, let's try some pretty paper. Four. Actually, get 2 out of this one, so I'm going with this one. Four. And then, where are you? Here. 8. Okay. I think this one should work. And then this will be, I don't think I need it this tall, so I think I can just do, what did I do here? I think 4. Yep, I can just do this at 8 and fold it down the middle. And just like that, it's 1 o'clock. We have accomplished not much. Oop, am I frozen? No, I just hit something. I don't know what I did there. Okay. And this will go in here. And I guess we can do 4 of them. So, do you have any more long pieces? Everything short? Yeah, we'll get more paper. It's all right, bud. Okay. Too much stuff on my desk. No, you go there. All right, let's pick 2 more. I think you could do this with book page too, right? I have 2 of these. So we have a bigger cutoff. So I think I'm gonna need like 4 notebooks for this. Oh, okay. Linda, thank you for supporting the shop, and thank you for supporting with a membership. That is so sweet. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Okay, you'll see some of the paper. You won't see some of the paper. It's fine. And, you know, you guys can engineer too, right? Here's the piece that I kept from my back. All right, where are you? Here you are. Everything looks white on my desk. All right, so, oh, and I use the same color paper. That's okay. So let me just glue these down on the sides. And if this doesn't work out, I will just log off and you guys can get on with your day. Oh, I'd like to have that recipe, Winnie. Sounds so good. I bought some Granny Smiths, but I'm deciding if I want to make apple crisp or a tart. All right, so that's one. Let's let it dry. I suppose a little notch might be helpful too, but these are going to stick out a little, so it's fine. Moose munch bag. Oh, that sounds yummy. Well, all right, you guys are all in food mode. Yeah, bring your stretchy pants, Patty, because there's a lot of food vendors there. Bring your eating pants. We all have our eating pants. Hey, Jaretta. How are ya? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I think this is too large now. Let's see. Let's see. Probably shorten it a little. Let me just make sure these are going to fit inside here now. Just make sure my glue is really dry. Yes. Okay. So where are the pretty ones I did? No, no, no. Here's one. 2. Here you are. 3. I'm going to leave it. All right, so I'm going to glue these down the center now that they're all glued together. Yes, it's actually one word. It's just eating pants. It's just one single word. I'm going to go a little wider on these. So we'll do one there. I might need a thinner bottom, but that's okay. That's why we engineer. So you guys can watch me fail, and then you can have all the measurements. Yeah, I think it would be better without the bottom, but let's see. Let's see what other mistakes I have made. What other faux pas. Faux pas. Gotta be brave, right? Gotta be brave to make mistakes with others. Let's see. Somebody's gonna say, I told you to do a boxed bottom. You don't listen. I follow this TikToker and he does all the signs. Like he does all the signs in different situations, like the astrological. Oh my. Yeah, I think it needs to be. All right, let's let that dry and then I'll work out the rest of it. You know, Cancer and Aries and Sagittarius. Why can't I? I think I'm right. Astrology. Yeah, astrological. I was right. And he does all the signs in different situations. He's such a riot. So yesterday he was doing one like how all the signs tell you I told you so. Oh, did you have a bad week, Jaretta? Was it a busy one? Come on, dry. Okay, see, it just wants to pull apart here. Stop. Let your glue dry really well before you go on to the next step in this chaos. This is cute though. I think it can go forth. Okay, so I don't need, I only need on the bottom, where is my ruler? It's buried, shocking. I'm going to say 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. Let's try it here. That's not going to work, is it? Dork. You're a dork! Alright, I'm just going to use my cutting mat. Ooh, nice weather. Going good so far. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope it's not too bad. I lost you guys over here because I was looking at my Walmart order because they keep replacing things. Who doesn't have cauliflower? Really? I feel like they try to get as many orders as they can get done, so they just rush through the aisles. But it saves me from having to go in and people today, so that's okay with me. All right. I know, I'm right-handed, so this isn't the best option. Oh my. All right, let's try that again up here. What am I even doing? That is not what I wanted. thought that was 3/4 of an inch. Oh, all right, so whatever, 1/2 inch. So I only need about 1/4 there. All right, goodness. Well, I had something planned for the after party, but I'm thinking that I'm going to plan something else. I'm just going to glue it back to it. So glue it back to it. All right, so let's cut this. That'll fit there, and that'll fit there, and yay! And I do think this needs to be a little taller now, though. Okay. Perfect. Let's disassemble this. Salvage it. All right. These are 6.5. Okay, 6.5. Of course, it's going to be 6, right? Because then I could get it out of. Oh! It's all good. It's all good. I have paper. It's got to be taller than 6.5 though, because that isn't working for me. So I'm going to go with like 7.5 by 4. I'm using my pretty paper because I thought I had it, but I didn't. Let's be 8, just to be safe, right? I can always cut some off the top. 8 by 4. I do, Beth. I have it. I will not give up on you guys. I'm glad you're trusting the process, because I'm still kind of questioning it. All right, is that going to be right? Ooh, no, I was right at 3/4. See? I don't know why it didn't look like it was working, but I am gonna score it at 3/4 just to be safe. I know the papers are gorgeous. They are. I think I have another pad of this too. I think I bought a second one because I saw it again, and I'm like, I'm gonna want more of that. Yeah, see I don't know why this doesn't catch up. I've completely lost my chat on my phone. I'm gonna go out and back in. I don't know why it does that. Oh, it's not gonna let me in. All right. All right then. There we go. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right, the collection is beautiful. The creation is. All right, so this will go in here like that, and then we're going to put a little thing on the top. And if you have double-sided paper, you could use that as well, I guess. That would be nice, but I think we've got it. We've got it now. Only took an hour. And I can give you all the measurements. If you want to make one, which you'll probably do a little better than me. And I think if we like put a little ribbon through there, wouldn't that be cute? Then we can decorate the front. We'll make another one. I have to cover this too. I'm not going to put glue on the bottom. I'm just going to put glue here. And then I'll shout out all the final measurements if you're interested. Raise your hand if you want the actual measurements and not the 14 we went through. They would be great for craft fairs too. Who doesn't need a cute notepad? If you visit nursing homes, you could bring these to nursing homes. What color do I have out that I can use? The pink. Do I have any of this that'll fit? Of course not. Nope. Not a, oh wait, what are you? You will fit. You, my darling. 2.5. That's super cute. Thank you. Thank you. You and I can laugh and laugh about it on Sunday. And be like, why do you do that? Why do you put yourself through that? You get to listen to all my stories. Aren't you lucky? We can talk about our men babies. I'm just kidding. Okay, glue this down. I know, I can't wait either. I wish you didn't have to drive so much though. So much driving. And you have to work the next day. Lucky. But I get it. Me and my daughter, or just me, I'll come up and visit you up there in Boston or outside of Boston. It will be so fun. All right, so this one's covered now. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Just don't know if I want to visit Boston in the middle of winter. I don't even like it here in the middle of winter. Okay, so this last one is done. He can go in there. That's cute. I like it. I'm just going to punch some holes in the top. I'm trying to think what else we could do. I suppose you could wrap a piece in there. I'm not doing that, but you could. You know I'm not doing that. I'm not. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm going to see Rebecca in the middle of winter. Rebecca or Carrie. I'll have to go visit you guys where it's warm. All right, so I think I'm going to do 2 holes. Why are you being like that? Why are you being so mean? Oh, how fun. Nashville. Wow, you're a driving maven. Well, they're not even. You can get them more even. Let me get a ribbon. A ribbon. But I think this would be cute. Let me find something that will match. I was looking for gold. I have this. Let's see. Oh, you're flying. Okay, good. Guess that was a little more ribbon than I needed. I think it's cute. Needs a little tag. Oh, well, you missed all the chaos, Marcia. Hello. Yeah, you're probably going to want to fast forward through the replay. Okay, so we did it. We did it. We did it. All right, we need something like on the front, right? We need a big butterfly on the front because that's easy. And then I can give you all the measurements. I think I like the white one. I'm just going to go with this guy. And a word, you know, like a card, like a big word that you would use on a card, like happy birthday or thank you or something, or Merry Christmas or whatever. Happy spring. Look, how cute. And if you had double-sided paper, it would be even cuter, but let me give you the measurements in case you want to make one and you don't want your desk to look like this. Okay, I think they're cute. You can make them shorter. If you did a 1/4 inch, you could do 3 of these and just have 3 per, right? And if you made your own notepads, you can make them a little thinner because it's real easy to make these notepads. All right, so let's give you the measurements in case you want them. You probably have them already, but I'll give them to you anyway. It's 4 inches wide. I know that. Oh, hi, Terry. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm glad it's cooler in North Carolina, Kat. All right, so this was 7, 8, I think, because this was 3/4. Okay, so 2 pieces, 4 by 8. And then these were, I think, 4 by 8 also, if I remember. Yeah. So actually you need one, that made it a lot easier, right? You need 6 pieces, 4 by 8. And then 2 of them you score at 3/4 of an inch for your cover. And then these 4 you just fold in half. And if you're getting these, then this paper wrapped at 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 5 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 2 1/2 to wrap them. And then they go in here. But this is a good, you know, like my mother-in-law would love this because she always like got stuff down. And you could just have you could also fill it with cards. You know, you can make it wider and fill it with greeting cards at a sale with envelopes, like a card and an envelope in each, and do like a pack of 6 or 8. Anyway, that's our make today. Pretty paper rounded on the sides. What do you mean rounded on the sides? What do you mean, Beth? You mean like this way? I missed that. Beth, sorry, I didn't see it because I didn't look up because I was like preoccupied with the mess. All right, I think I'm going to make cards on the, I want to work on some Christmas cards. So for the Studio Friends Members Live coming up at 2, we're going to work on some Christmas cards. If you like that sort of thing, you can join me if you're a member. Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas, but I think most of us here do. But if you don't, you can just use the ideas for other occasions. I don't know how to explain it either. I could barely explain this. That's our make. All right, you got to admit, it's fun to watch me fail sometimes. It's happening more and more often. It's okay. I don't mind failing if I can get you guys something that you can make pretty. It is gift giving season, so sometimes we need a last minute gift, and I think this would make a really cute last minute gift. If you have a bunch of these around, I also think it would be cute to kind of just take these and just use this. And I need a bigger piece, maybe not as wide, but just kind of wrap them and put a bundle together with a bow. And, you know, then you just flip it open and jot down some notes, right? Wouldn't that be cute? You can put a little picture on the front of each of them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or stencil it too. That would be fun. That's a great idea. Yeah, if you don't have double-sided paper, or you could use that to write a note, right? Like you could use that to write your sentiment too. That would be fun. So anyway. Oh, good. Yeah, hostess gifts. That's right. That would be great because we, you know, like if you visit for Thanksgiving, which we usually do, it would make a fun little hostess gift that you could give. I'm going to save these. All right, this one's pretty much done. This will go in my paper bin. And that's that. That's our make. But I got to chat with you guys and see how y'all doing. Bye, Lana. Good night, dear. Oh, it actually is a lot easier than it looks because I just was working through the engineering of it. But you are very talented. You are. We all are. We all have talents. I didn't get to talk to everybody too much. Yeah, Christmas cards. Yay! I have some old Tim Holtz paper I'm going to use, but use what you have. I have an old Christmas pad too. But if you're not into Christmas, you can just use them for any other occasion, right? And I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I know, hey, Mitch, you're welcome. I know I'll be having a good weekend. I have to do my design team project, and I have a Canva video coming out for you guys. I hope. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. And then Patty on Sunday. Sunday fun day. I'm excited. All right, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. I will see you all in the next video, and I will see all of my studio friends at 2 p.m. Y'all have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Going right there because you're the prize. All right. All right. It's not letting me quit.